Hi Leos, so this is going to be your Celtic Cross reading for the month, and before we get into the reading, kindly take what resonates, leave what does not, and reverse energies as you see fit. Also, like, share and subscribe my videos for me to pick up on your energies and show some support, show some engagement for me to understand that you guys are relating to it and it means something to you guys. And my channel will grow as a result too, because I need to sustain this, right? And also, if this does not resonate, kindly check your other placements or I'll catch you in the next one. Let's see what's going on with you. Ace of Wands, a new light of pathway, a new light of, well, path basically, a new beginning for some of you, or renewed, I don't know, but we'll have to look at that. What's crossing this? A relationship. We want to move towards a healthy functioning relationship status, or probably we are looking for exiting one to have our new beginning. It could be anything, because since this is crossing, so it might be a relationship might be keeping you from moving towards what you actually desire, the new pathway that you want to take and you're excited about. It's too passionate for you, and you are a fire sign, honey. So the fire is, the wand is your energy, so it means a lot to you. You have to keep that ignition going in order to sustain your sense of personality, in order to sustain your own sense of state of grace. So yeah, it could be any relationship for that matter. It could be a family connection, somebody that's holding you back probably, or we want to enter a healthy functioning relationship and we are open for business. Could be anything, we'll have to clarify. The Seven of Coins surrounding your energy, a sense of stagnation, like, minding our own business. It's neither here nor there. Our everyday activities, it's very predictable. We are very used to it. It's neither growing nor declining. It's at the plateau effect and we are maintaining it constantly, and it's like we need some energy surge in order to feel good about our life, because everything else is quite good and quite meh, not to say that it's bad, but to say that we are in need for some sort of energy influx, passionate influx. So there you go. In the recent past is the Four of Swords, a time out, vacation. You know how to take time out, and you know how to take some time out for yourself and to think about things, to heal yourself to things, and to really go within and check in with yourself, to indulge in self-care too, to think about what's going on with you and consolidating yourself, your thoughts specifically. What's exiting is the Judgment here. Okay, a sense of decision that was upon you and something was made of that. You made it, or the universe made it for you, but it was upon us and it's exiting. You feel like your sense of free will is also exiting for some reason. That's not true. I don't believe it. You're telling me that your sense of timing is gone because you don't have that chance or the luxury of making a different decision anymore. The Sun, that's potentially, your card, your power card. Sun, the happiness, what makes you happy, what makes you feel warm. There is something that you would like to move towards, feeling glorious in your own sense of energy and your own life, feeling seen, feeling admired, feeling like you have a place in this world, that you are one of a kind. Six of Swords is in your strength. You know how to move on from things, people, places, situations that doesn't necessarily serve you, that creates chaos in you, chaos in your life in any way, shape or form, that destabilizes your emotions specifically. The Five of Cups is in your environment. Some sort of heartbreak, some sort of regret about not having to make the decision, or regretting about that you don't have any decision anymore. It's like you lost the luxury of making one decision for yourself, or regrets of lost opportunities because of something that you are in. It could be anything for that matter. Again, take it as it resonates. It might be reversed for some of you as well, so take it as it resonates. And if this does not resonate, kindly check your other placements or I'll catch you in the next one. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter placements, Pluto, North Node, whatever. In the hopes and fears is the King of Pentacles. Your sense of comfort. You hope to have a new sense of comfort too. You hope to build a new sense of comfort in another place, but you also fear it simultaneously, because let's be honest, King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles have this catch-22 of feeling comfortable with where they're at. They don't want to necessarily change things too much around themselves in the 3D world. They fear change a lot, specifically the King of Coins, because it's Taurian energy. Kings are basically the fixed signs. So I feel like you fear changing yourself, you fear that change, you fear being on an unstable ground. But if you are the king of coins in a legitimate manner, then you shouldn't have a problem with leaving behind situations, because you got there once, you can go there again, right? Even if you lose it, you can still rebuild yourself because you went there once, right? The Queen of Wands in the the exiting energy. No, the Queen of Wands is in your outcome, that sense of passion, that sense of feeling invigorated, that sense of feeling good about your life, feeling of ambitiousness, going after things, not taking no prisoners, and living the life that we always wanted, living our life through the fire that we have within ourselves, right? The Two of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups. Okay, this doesn't make sense, but we'll clarify first. That's you. For a very long time, you have wanted to change things about yourself, and you've wanted to move in a very different direction. It's like, but you feel like, your time is up, a lot of time has passed, and we should just stay here because we have built a life around ourselves and we can't necessarily change it anymore. We can't make any sort of modifications to that because we are highly stable now and we are grounded and founded. So let's not change things too much because it could as easily destabilize and I could lose everything at all. I could lose everything. So yeah, there you go. Show me the Ace of Wands for you. The Justice, the Emperor. Okay. Six of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Can we look at that? I was really not expecting this, You want a sense of correctness, you want a strong connection at best, but I feel like since you're showing me Emperor and the Lovers, it's like that there's a strong connection out there for you that is correct for you, that feels correct to you, and that feels like it could fit you, in a very right manner. It could be very right for you. That sense of spiritual correctness, that sense of balance that somebody is made just for you, tailor-made for you. They could fit you like a glove. Are justified, are correct partner in this lifetime. We want to move towards it. We feel that innate sense of passion burning within us and we would like to move towards it. A very strong connection, spiritual, emotional, mental, sexual bonding system. Your souls are bonded to each other. Okay. I'm not gonna sit. I knew it. That's why I said Queen of Wands as exiting energy, because it's like this person has exited our life and we regret it. I can't make this shit up even if I tried. Let me tell you. You are carrying the weight and actively defending your secret about desiring somebody. Once upon a time, this star was presented to you, this light of pathway that you could see a vision with, a person that you could see a vision with, a long-term potential with, a steady relationship with. You thought, you visualized a relationship, a very strong, healthy, functioning, very forward-thinking kind of relationship with somebody specific. You were moving towards it very slowly. You still are. It's like you don't even know that you're doing it. You don't even know that your energy is doing it. It's kind of like you're looking for them in places that you go, familiar places that you used to meet up with them earlier. And there's some sort of, quirky sort of relationship, which means that it's very different from how normal couples look like or how normal couples are with each other. It was very different and unique to you. It's kind of like, yeah, other couples don't do that. Other couples don't look like that with each other. There might be an age difference, resume difference, class difference. It could be anything for that matter, but we desired this person, but we have regrets attached to not having a relationship or some sort of relationship that we shared with this person, but we now regret it That's you, the King of Swords. I feel like you're the masculine energy. Again, it's not to say that you are not the feminine or you are not a woman, but you probably had a lot of masculine energy. But I'm seeing that the masculine is regretting here, and they're saying that I could have had a relationship, one that's based in passion, one that's based in hope, one that's based in spirituality, spiritual correctness. They fit me like a glove. It's like nothing is going on in my life that feels like that surge of energy. It's like whenever they were in my life, the thought of them gets me all sort of invigorated and all sorts of riled up and enthusiastic about life, hopeful again about life. Finding hope and enthusiasm in everyday activities too. It's kind of like they were a booster shot. They brought it with themselves. This connection brought it with that, in your life, and you regret having lost it. There might be regrets for not defining this relationship too. It's like we regret that we might have lost our lover, but we want to make things right with this person. We want to correct and balance up with this person, to say the least, justify the situation, things that were left undone, you know. We want to bring it all together, and it's with our lover. It's with the recognition that this is our lover. That's you, the emperor, that's standing upright for this connection, for wanting to correct situations with this person and renew things, probably move towards this, because it still feels as fresh as it was at the first day you met each other, right? The pull still feels the same. It has not changed over time. The 7 of Coins is clarified by the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Cups. Yeah, look at this. 2 of Cups, Page of Wands. Is this connection in your life, or is it something else altogether? Is this your vision, or is this something else altogether? Something that you're attached to, probably. Is this your desire, or is this your... It's a commitment. Commitment that's ending, or probably you're ending it, or you feel like it's gonna end, and you keep... They're part of your emotional family circle, something in your real world that you're committed to say the least. Even if it's not a commitment, like marriage, it could be a commitment that is, I say yes to this, because the Hierophant is all about saying yes to things, That's how he has put his hand up, right? So it's kind of like, I say yes to this, I say yes to doing that, I say yes to committing to this person, or committing to this job, committing to this purpose, anything for that matter. And it's like, I'm committing to this, and you committed to some sort of relationship equation that is a part of your emotional circle. You can see them there in your emotional circle here. Look at this. They are a part of your emotional circle. You feel highly stable in this connection. This situation adds to your stability. It's easy sort of love. It's nothing too confusing. It's nothing too deep. It's nothing too extensive. It's nothing too here or there. But it's like we know how to work with each other at best. We share the same sort of love language, and it's easy sort of connectivity between us. And we don't have to try much hard in order to be with each other. I got that hint of, like showing off to people that you are really loving as a couple and that you love each other. I don't know why I got that. Like, you show off to other people in your community that you still have love for each other. You put on a brave face, but internally speaking, you know that this commitment is false, and that you know that this commitment is heartbreaking to you, and carrying the responsibility of it is feeling very, even at the minimum level of curiosity, trying to commit to this, it feels very tiring. The whole thing is a very tiring process, because things have not changed in this connection for a very long time. And it's like, is this all that a commitment has chalked up to be? Is this all that there is to life, and there is to relationship and experiences in terms of love and passion and anything else? It's not for the lack of... I'm not getting that they are at fault, or your partner is at fault, or anybody else is at fault. It's just that, you came together out of love for each other, but over time you've realized that this is not enough for me, probably. At most, you feel like family, but you don't feel like my person, one that I have passion for, one that I have a lot of emotions for or love for, specifically romantic, you know? It's kind of like that. That's what you're telling me here. Again, it could be reversed or it could not be your reading. In that case, check your other placements. Let's see the Four of Swords here. Your mind acknowledges some sort of opportunity not taken, and I feel like that's why you regret. It's like your heart hasn't felt invigorated or loved in this equation for a very long time. Things have been plateaued. I was clarifying Four of Swords. So Ace of Wands, that's what was presented to you, and you've been thinking about it ever since. You've been thinking about renewing things with your lover or reinvigorating things with your lover for a very long time. You've been thinking about it, you've been contemplating over it in your downtime. It's like thinking about a new beginning with them. How would it look like? But for some reason, you feel like that decision, that luxury to make that decision or make that choice has been taken away from you or from the universe. I don't feel like that because they're showing up in your outcome too. So is it? Has the possibility completely gone, Leos? The judgment for... I don't know why I clarified this. Okay. Okay. I'm going to clarify the Four of Swords as well. Show me the Four of Swords. Sorry. I don't know why I just put out the cards for this. It's like you've been left to think about this and reminisce about this and learn from this all alone. You can't talk about this thing. The feelings that you had for this person, it's like you can't talk about it anymore to anybody else. It's like you've been left alone to deal with this and you can't share it with anybody at all. The sexual attraction towards this person is quite strong. In the recent past, well, you have been doing a lot of thinking about why did I feel attracted towards this connection? What did it mean? Was it just sexual attraction? Was I just attracted to their words? Was I just attracted to the action that I wanted to take towards them? It might have been a sexual based relationship, or it might have been just done for the vanity stuff, like look at how sexy they look good with me and things like that. I could have them if I wanted to on my bed, things like that. I'm sorry to put it in a very blunt way, but that's how it looks like. And you're telling me that there was some sort of attraction and spiritual arousal that you felt with this person out of nowhere when you used to conversate with them, when you used to have them in conversations. And it's like, I can't believe how much attraction and turn on this conversation is, and this person speaking those words to me is. It's like you could be having a normal conversation with them about the weather and you'd be so turned on out of nowhere. You would be like, what did just happen? You've been thinking about it. You also healed yourself to that feeling of strong sexual attraction. You felt like it was all that was to the game, right? You felt like it was just sexual attraction or sex-based connection, or it was just what you were lacking in your environment, in your commitment that you have with somebody else. And it's like that's all there was to it, right? That's why, because I don't have that in my life right now at the moment, so I felt pulled towards this person because they were basically reminded me of things that I lack in my life, which they did, honey. But there was a bigger problem at play, right? You were unhappy in your family situation. You were unhappy in your real life. It's like the King of Pentacles is not your natural state of grace. Again, you could have Taurus placement in your chart, but this is Leo reading, so I'm going to default to that. For some reason, you accepted that this is the way of life. Everybody has to calm down eventually. Everybody has to turn their fire into pentacles and live in the practicality, live in the practical world. And for that, we need to be more serious. We can't be passionate. We can't be all fiery all the time. We can't be spontaneous. We can't be hopeful. let's be practical. And you learned that over time to calm your passions down. And that's how you chose this person, right? Your commitment person. But the thing is, you are not happy in it. It's breaking your heart committing and recommitting, constantly trying to keep this going with this person, because this is not going to grow. It's like it's plateaued at the Seven of Pentacles, and you're like, it does not even feel like it's thriving, not in my eyes. You could be, you know, technically speaking, in the resume form. On a resume, you might look like, oh, look at them. They're such a happy family. They feel like they have everything: money, status, power couple, kids, family support, everything. They have a full functioning relationship. But the thing is, on the inside, you felt like, you are feeling like it's not fulfilling at all. It's not the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know why I was... Yeah, the Knight of Swords, Seven of Cups, Five of Wands. It's like you are used to taking action towards... For some reason, you felt the inclination to fight over this person's energy, you know, to take action towards it very swiftly and, you know, defend your position in this person's life, in your lover's life. It's like they would go missing. Somebody else would take on their cup. So I need to keep on taking action towards this person so that they don't forget about me, or that they don't move towards a completely different situation here. What's exiting is the Judgment over the Judgment and the Three of Wands and the Sun. It's like you kept on wishing, wanting, and living in the sun, but you did not choose to claim on it. You did not choose to actually go towards it, actively pursuing it or defining it with this person. You did not do anything. You were just the passive recipient of it, and you were like, you know, I can just hope for this. You know, I'm thankful to God for presenting it to me, but I can't do anything about it. I don't have a say. So the universe made that decision for you. It's like, okay, you want to keep on wishing, wanting. Okay, then watch it go as well. You know, just as it came to your life, watch it go as well. Go away from you, being taken away from you. And you're telling me that that happiness got lost along with this opportunity that you're not going to get. Show me the Sun. But the thing is it though? Is it? Is it true, Leo? You felt like yourself with this person. You felt like it's that kind of blissful energy, like I've reached my home. I don't need to look any further. I don't need to, you know, distract myself with all these goals, with all these responsibilities in my life. This is all I ever wanted. This is my fulfillment in the moment as well as the long term too. Yeah, your happiness is, you're shying away from it. You want to heal through with this person. You want to feel good about this person as well. But for some reason you're telling me that you can't be single. For that, to pursue this completely and own this, to claim this, you'll have to take action towards this person as a single person. Or even if you are single now, if this has ended, then you're telling me that you can't see how to access this person's energy. It's like they're doing good by themselves and they are fiercely independent. This is somebody else, the Queen of Wands figure, our lover, and we can't see how to take action towards this. Have they walked away because they look really happy and good in their life? They feel really happy. We sometimes watch them too. You're telling me that a lot of time has passed and I don't know if they are interested in reigniting things. I don't know if that cup is with me at all. Is it going to be? Can I have access to it anymore? Are they with somebody else? You have these doubts about this person. You will never know until and unless you take action towards this, right? You can always wish and want and live with that question mark of what if, right? What if they weren't in a relationship back then and I had tried? Things could have been different. The Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, the life that you've built around you, it's based in practicality. It's very solid. It's very solid. It shows up for you and you show up for it every day. You are quite steadfast in that approach. But the thing is, you are tired now. Your heart is tired because it feels very unfulfilled. It's like, I have created a life around me. I have created a community and foundation around me, one that's really stable and thriving, technically speaking, but I don't love it. I want to move on from it. I want to move on from it. I feel detached from my own sense of things and my own sense of achievements and things that I have cultivated for myself around me. People call it stability, but I call it things that I'm chained to, that I don't necessarily care for in my heart. Don't get me wrong, you feel responsible towards everything in your life, but it's not pleasing you to the core. Somehow it's still breaking your heart because you're unfulfilled. And you want that. I know that this is the right fit. You're missing the last piece, which is your heart space and somebody else's heart space too. You are missing that love energy in your life. One that's very generous, that overflows with, it's like when they were in your life, you couldn't just ignore it. And now that they have gone from your life, you appreciate it more. You think about it constantly. You have secretive thoughts. In your downtime, you think about all of the time spent with them and how they used to shower their love and care and attention on you. They were all about you. It's like when you entered the room, their eyes were just searching for you, and their eyes used to light up when they saw you with love. You could see the love in their eyes, right? The happiness, the pure joy of seeing you. It's kind of like I was admired somewhere. That person used to admire me a lot, and I have to heal from it in silence. I have to work through all of those memories in silence now. I can't talk about it. The energy, the Queen of Wands thrice now. We have used only 3 decks, and that's the same. Look at this. Queen of Wands and the Five of Cups here as well, and the Queen of Wands and the Five of Cups. I can't make this shit up even if I tried. I'm telling you, I'm good at this. You want to move towards this person. It's like whenever you think about moving towards this person, it gives you a lot of confidence. It gives you a lot of, well, it makes you feel like you. It makes you feel very victorious. Like if I were to open up towards reconnecting with this person, it would make me feel really good. It would make me feel really amazing. I want to be seen by them again. I want to see them. I want to be seen by them. I want to be in their energy. It's like being in their energy was intoxicating, and I want to feel that again. I think I've lost it. Despite the pain, I still want to open up. I still look back at them. And for some of you, yes, you feel like this person regrets having to open up towards you, or that whenever they opened up to you, or whenever they were open to you, or in your life, whenever they were in your life, you feel like they regret it, and they're in your environment though, just so you know. So they might be at a close proximity. You feel like you could summon them if you wanted to, but the thing is, you are holding back from it. It's like you're just looking at it from a distance, and you feel like they're hurt. They're not showing it, but they're hurt, or that they regretted this situation with you, but they're trying to move on with a lot of confidence and a lot of boldness. Yeah, there. What did I tell you? It's repeating at this point. The King of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. The King of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Can you see that? I'm telling you, I'm good at this. I don't want to. Frankly speaking, this is a very difficult reading, but I'm telling you that you just want to end things with somebody in order to move towards somebody else. It's like your mind recognizes everything. but you're trying to keep yourself consolidated towards this particular connection that you're confused about. Look at this. You're not wanting to see about how toxic a particular connection is around you. It keeps you in check. It keeps you from moving towards people, places, and situations that actually is good for you, and that you actually, your heart desires it, your spirit desires it. It's not just your heart or your sex that desires or points towards this person, this lover. It's your spirit, it's your soul. You want to communicate, you wish to communicate with that person again, but you feel like you can't because you have somebody else in your life. Some sort of connection that is really problematic. I mean, it's not problematic to say that it's bad. It's just that you don't want it. You're heartbroken because you felt like you're feeling like you had another expectations, but your expectations with how this is chalked up to be, it's like it has been broken. That vision is broken because you thought that this person could lead you to places, or this connection would lead you to places, but the choice you made did not end up to be as that. The Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Swords. If you want to move towards this Queen of Wands energy, somebody that makes you really happy, somebody that is your ultimate happiness, in not just in terms of feeling warm in this person's energy and generous, but it's also with regards to emotional expression and balancing up with them, dating them. If you want to date this person, because Six of Pentacles can also represent giving out that offer, communicating to them. Oh my God, look at this. The Five of Cups again. Look at this. The Six of Pentacles, holding back from balancing up with somebody or showing balance to somebody which feels like our equal. We want to date this person. We feel really good about this. But we are not trying to show it but again, the energy is there. You feel victorious when you think about putting forth some sort of gesture or gift and communication and action towards this person. Your energy just rises for this situation. Immediately, you start feeling more warm and generous and quite yourself. They make you feel a lot younger than you actually are for some reason. So that's also one case. Some sort of relationship needs to change. There is a need for change here if you want to acquire that lover of ours. I mean, you might have reignited things with this person too, and you might be meeting up with this person under 3D context, under friendship context, or under work context, but still, it's not going to mean much in the heart space. It's not going to fulfill you because there is something that keeps you in check. A family dynamic could be a family dynamic too, somebody in your family that keeps you from opening up towards this. Like, no, if I were to be with this person would not approve of that. So this person means a lot to me. They have been there in my life ever since I can remember. So I don't want to. Yeah, you're putting forth that communication here. Look at this. Can we collaborate? Somebody has a very soft heart space. Somebody is very loving and generous. And it's like you're putting forth that communication of, can we balance up? You're offering them an opportunity or a gift with our lover. Balancing up with our lover. We want to. What is this? The Page of Pentacles? Yeah, a small message towards this person. Oh. And for some of you, you are discussing this ending with this person, like that ended in my life, and that's what frees you up, your energy up to move towards this particular person. And you're telling them your story about how things ended and that you are a free agent now. That could also be it. Now I'm getting that. It's like, I am free now and I want to open up towards you. And I want to romance you now, because you have a very romantic energy, And again, Leo's romantic. Closing one cycle out to open another. For with every end, there is a new beginning, isn't it? You're also feeling like, will they heal with me? Will they collab with me here? But I feel like you'll never know once you make that offer. The Knight of Pentacles, the Temperance here. Yeah, you're telling me that you're a very patient guy. Patience is your virtue. You're telling me that you're very steadfast. You're practiced at it too. It's like it came to you with practice, showing somebody patience, consideration. It took you a long time to heal yourself too. Your own sense of blockages and not seeing the truth of your own emotions and not trying to feel much in the heart space and trying to, look at this. We're attached to somebody's heart space. It's like we feel really strongly about somebody's heart and our feelings for them as well. It's like I'm attracted to that heart and I can't move on from it. It's like even if I tell myself to not think about this person, I still keep coming back to it because it's a sore fucking point for me that I still desire this person and I feel very possessive of this person's heart. It's like nobody should be getting that heart space. That's what was here, right? You were fighting off the competition around this person. Like, you know, I need to get everybody's attention out of this person. They are not yours. This person is mine. It's kind of like that. You felt possessive of this person. You wanted to occupy them just for yourself in your life all the time so that they don't get a chance to meet up with any person. I'm not saying that it was in a bit stalkerish way or it was very Ted Bundy way. It was basically, you know, that sense of slight possessiveness. You did not control this person, I'm sure. That's why they left you, right? And that's why you are very... The truth about your connection in your 3D world, some sort of connection that you balance up with, emotionally speaking, that you say that you have love for, you saw initially, you had to work your way through about whether something can be healed in your life or not. Is it keeping me from achieving my new heights of growth as well as spiritual correctness? And you eventually started to see the reality of it, right? You eventually started to see the reality of this connection that surrounds you, and you were like, you know what? Look at this. The Emperor, that was your energy that I saw here, right? The Knight of Cups and the Three of Wands. You've been waiting to express yourself towards this person. For some reason in the past you were very logical in your approach with this person, but it's like the emotional piece was kept at bay. You did not emotionally express to this person and you have been carrying that shit in your heart for a very long time, and it's become a very huge thing that feels very devilish, that feels very obsessive, like that obsessive need to communicate to this person about your heart space, about your feelings and what went on in your life and what went on in your heart when you were meeting up with this person for some reason. And you feel like you need to do that in order to justify your own sense of being, in a way, you know? To feel good about yourself, to feel at peace with yourself, you need to communicate that. All of the secrets that you kept with them, you know? You want to talk about it. And I feel like they would listen, but for some reason, I don't think you're questioning much. It's like you get into that zone of what would they accept or not. But I'm seeing that victorious Leo energy here today, and I'm really appreciative of that Leo energy. Let me tell you, that developed Leo energy does not have a problem standing up for themselves and doing what's right for them. And you're telling me that you're doing what's right for you now. So I'd say kudos to you. I mean, this looks great. You're talking about the ending to this person, or you're talking, even if you're not, then probably the outcome remains the same, which is, you know, if you want to emotionally express to this person, you want to emotionally have a personalized equation with this person and date this person, so to speak, then you'll have to end something else. It's like something needs to change in order to free up your energy towards this person, towards what you actually want. And it is substantial. It's all happiness and bliss. It's all feeling warm in this person's energy and fired up. It's like you're slow, sort of. This is the Knight of Pentacles, right? You showed me your strength. It's like you have been this Knight of Pentacles, like slow and steady. And when you met this lover, it's like, hey, you just eventually went into that zone of like this. You eventually went really fast. It's kind of like that. They gave you a booster shot about your own sense of passion that you had within you. It's very natural to you, but for some reason you put it under the moon or you put it away. Like that's not important anymore to live life. You have to be more practical. No, I think you can integrate your sense of passion in your life always. There are people who live like that, live by the fire. So yeah, there you go. I hope this helped you, Leos, and if this was not your story, kindly don't force it to fit and check your other placements, or I'll catch you in the next one. Yes.